Let me guess, you've been planning to move to Chilliwack for a while, but you haven't been ready to pull the trigger because you're not really sure where to start. Well then great, that's where I come in, because I'm here to help you make it as easy as possible. If you're ready to turn your dreams of owning a home into a reality, you've definitely come to the right place. Today, I want to uncover the secrets to buying a house in Chilliwack, BC. It's simpler than you think, I can promise you that. Just a few things that you have to keep in mind. I'm here to guide you through the steps, beginning to end, so settle in, grab a cup of tea, and let's get started. First things first, and absolutely the most important, set your budget, please. You'll be doing yourself a big favor, not to mention your agent a big favor as well. Determine the amount you're comfortable spending on your new home. So just to be clear, this doesn't mean go straight to the top of whatever your budget is. So say your budget is $500,000, okay? Try to actually look below that, because if $500,000 is the top of what you can actually afford, you don't want to push the envelope with that, which essentially means you want to be prepared if the market goes up and down, along with the mortgage rates, you know. You want to know that you can actually afford the difference, which means don't go straight to the top of your budget when you're buying. Knowing your budget is also important for when you're actively searching for a home and your agent is helping you. Because the last thing that you want is to search for homes, fall in love with one, write an offer, and then find out after the fact, oops, this is actually outside my budget, I can't afford it. Because that's disappointing, right? Like really disappointing. It's 1,000 times worse than window shopping and being like, oh man, I can't get that item that I really want. Because a home is something that can really get someone excited, and it can really get you frustrated and upset and disappointed and angry when you don't get it. You can avoid this by knowing your budget ahead of time, because then you're only looking at homes that are already within that range. Secondly, and related to the first point, make sure you get pre-approved for a mortgage. It's all great if you can afford to buy a home outright. Sunshine, candy, and rainbows. I am truly very, very happy for you. But most people, a mortgage is necessary. This tells you what your budget actually is, and it's not just a hypothetical. It also shows sellers you're serious. It helps you write an offer on a home, and it looks better than someone that doesn't already have a pre-approval in place, especially if you're landing yourself in a multiple offer scenario or something like that. The more you have ready to go, the stronger your offer is. I also want to highlight that a pre-approval and a pre-qualification are not the same thing. A pre-qualification, that's what you fill out on those different mortgage websites, that how much house can you afford type of thing, and you just throw in a few numbers and it goes, here you go. That's not a pre-approval, that's a pre-qualification, and it's just an estimate. It's not accurate necessarily. Sometimes it can be, absolutely, but a lot of the time it can be quite off, and that's not something that you want to find out the hard way. A pre-approval is actually done when the mortgage broker goes through everything and all of your paperwork and all of that is submitted, and you actually get a concrete number that says, this is the amount of house that you can afford. This is the top of your budget. And like I said before, you definitely want to be hunting around below that. You want to try to get the best deal. After you get pre-approved, you want to make sure that you find a reliable real estate agent. If you've got a family member, friend, grandmother, whoever happens to be an agent and they're good at their job, great. But at the same time, even then, don't be afraid to hunt around. Don't be afraid to hunt around at all. When you're looking for a real estate agent, don't worry about asking too many questions. Ask them all. Interview them. Make sure that they fit with you. Just because they have, 100 awards or they're named the top agent in Chilliwack, all of those are great things, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're the perfect agent for you. Not everybody's personality is going to mix as well. Sometimes they specialize in something different and it's not quite what you're looking for or what you need. You definitely want to make sure that they're good at their job and that they're knowledgeable, of course, but definitely, I cannot stress it enough, make sure that they fit well with you, that you mesh. And take care when you're browsing around on real estate websites. You're probably going to get a lot of phone calls. It's a very natural thing for a lot of agents to engage in. You sign up on the website, it throws your information in, you get a phone call. Normal, right? Still, same thing. Don't be afraid to push and ask questions. Make sure that agent is right for you. You have every right to work with someone who can serve your best interests as the best possible match. Don't just go with someone because they're really, really pushy. Don't do that. Finally, when you're ready to go house hunting, especially in Chilliwack, definitely explore. Explore. Don't just look at houses. Make sure you check out the neighborhoods. Walk around if you want to. Check out some of the nature that surrounds Chilliwack. Go for a hike. Go for a drive around the city. Go shopping. Check out anywhere and everywhere to make sure that not only the Chilliwack is right for you, and then find out what properties you're really interested in. Do you want a lot of land? Do you not want a lot of land? What kind of house are you looking for? Are you looking for a rancher, 2-story, 3-story, something that's ready to go as is, a fixer-upper? How many bedrooms, bathrooms? What's your dream home look like? The more detail that you can come up with, the better. That will not only help you, but it will also help your realtor to find that perfect fit for you. Are you looking to buy for a primary residence, or are you looking for an investment? All of those things are going to change what criteria you're looking for. Finally, when you have found that perfect home and you're ready to make an offer, definitely utilize your real estate agent here at the absolute top of your capacity. This, even more than looking at homes, is where your real estate agent is truly invaluable. They know contracts inside and out in regard to real estate, and they negotiate on your behalf. You want someone that's going to go to the absolute bat for you, and they will do everything in their power to get you the best deal possible. Because it's not just about the home, it's also about the deal. Both of those things need to be present to make sure that you're making a good investment. It could be an amazing home, but if you get it for way more than you're comfortably able to afford, maybe it's not the best option, no matter how pretty it is. Or when you've put together an offer, you want to know what subjects to put in those contracts to make sure that you're safely protected throughout the purchase process. Things like inspection. If you're looking at a condo, going through the strata documents and making sure that the building is well maintained, being subject to financing to make sure that if, oops, you didn't do your pre-approval first, or your financial situation has changed, or what have you, you want to make absolutely sure that those subjects are in there to protect you, to give you an exit, as it were, should you need to use it. Because there's nothing more frustrating and more risky than going into an offer situation with no subjects at all. Sometimes it has had to happen in the past, like during COVID when the market was in a crazy boom. People had to write subject-free offers to even have a chance, and there were a lot of people that ended up in a sticky spot, especially regarding inspections. If you don't have time to do a proper inspection and, oh no, you find something really wrong with the property, not only are you paying a whole lot of money for that property, now you're shelling out possibly hundreds, if not thousands of dollars to fix whatever that issue might be. So you definitely want a realtor on your side that knows what they're doing, that is skilled in negotiation, and knows what subjects to put in and red flags to watch for. There you have it, 5 essential steps to make your dream home in Chilliwack a reality. If you found these tips helpful, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for more insider insights. I think that's redundant, but okay. And definitely check out my other video on the top 5 neighborhoods in Chilliwack, BC to get a good, solid look at the best areas of this gorgeous city. Until next time, happy house hunting, have a great day. Bye.